Do you guys feel like there's? I know you've dealt with a lot of stuff as a team this year, but do you feel there's maybe like a little bit of a missed opportunity just with the home record this year being what it was? Just considering y'all have played so well in the Superdome during your time here.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the season, so it's not like a reflection. We're fighting right now to play these last two games well. So that would be something in the off season you look back on. And certainly, we want to play better at home, and this will be an important game.
Sean, would you say you guys are preparing for both Sam Darnold and Cam Newton together?
Yeah, you have to, and because what you can't control is how much both play. We know Sam will start, but we're defending both packages. Yes.
Are those packages? I know this is a stupid question. Those packages are pretty different, aren't they?
Well, look, I'm not going to. It'd be like having a package when Taysom entered the game at quarterback, and just knowing that there's a strong run threat and someone who's really gifted at it. And sometimes it can just be situational. It could be tight red zone, short yardage, but just understanding, what happens with either quarterback in the game. I think that's the way you have to approach it.
Hey, Sean, I know that nothing in the last 2 years has really been normal, but given last week how really abnormal it was, has this week been kind of back to normal, if that makes sense in some regard?
Well, look, comparing it to last week, yeah, and we're still dealing with some COVID and injury issues ourselves, and I think the next 24 hours are going to be important relative to a handful of our players. Yeah, but I mean, it couldn't be anything close to what it was a week ago.
Sean, when that's going on in your building, do you kind of have to have built-in contingencies for some of the stuff that you guys are planning to do, just in case somebody gets knocked out on like a Saturday or something like that?
Yep. You have to look. I'm saying this. Forget COVID. You're always prepping your roster, not just your starting 11 on each side of the ball or 12 or in other words, in the event someone pulls a hamstring on a Friday. Now this is a little bit more fluid because this can kind of indiscriminately come regardless of how much someone practices. So, but yeah, you're training guys to do multiple things.
Hey Sean, when you look at PJ Williams' career and just kind of how it started and just how well he's doing now, what was it about him that made you just really believe in him and and where he is now?
Well, two traits. The pro day, that was Jameis's pro day. They, I'm going to say had 6 or 7 players. He's got really good ball skills and he's smart, and those are good traits, for a defensive back and a corner. He's played outside. He's played nickel. He's played free safety. So his football IQ allows him to do some of those things, and do them pretty well. And then, if the ball's near him, he can catch it and turn it over. He's also, I think, a pretty good pressure player when he rushes.
Sean, how do you guys think Pete Werner did last week filling in with those guys out? And just what are some of the positive traits that you've seen from him just being around him now for a season?
Yeah, he's smart. He's got good instincts. I thought he played well. I thought he played really well. Defensively, we did a lot of things well. So I'm encouraged with this first season in how he's doing. He's really instinctive, and and you see the progress on tape.